Hello and welcome to episode 13 of series 4 of Master League Story Mode. So a couple of small announcements to make before we get going. I'm actually going on holiday this week. Not today, on Wednesday. I'm off to Portugal for a few days. I'm going there to go and find Gabby Goll. Try and get him to sign for Everton so we can make the thumbnails a bit easier for me. In the other series, no, not really. I'm just having a few days in hopefully a little bit of sunshine or a little bit warmer climes than here. So I'm not 100% sure at this point how many videos I'm going to have done. I'm going to try and get as many scheduled in. So if you don't see a video, maybe a week today or maybe Sunday's video might not come out, then you know what's happened. But that's just going to be a small blip in what has been a faultless record of 4 videos a week. So I hope you're all enjoying that. And the second bit of admin is the live stream. Yeah, I haven't forgotten the 5,000 live stream. It's still on the horizon. I would say it is on the horizon. It's sort of in the distance. Obviously, I've got to go on holiday first, and I need to find the right time to do it. The good thing is I've just changed my internet provider. I've got slightly higher upload speed, so it might not be as choppy as it has been in the past. Okay, with all that excitement out of the way, let's go and have a look and see how we're doing. So in the last episode, last 2 episodes, we had, look at this, we had 4 games in, what was it, 10, 11 days, is that? Ridiculous, ridiculous. And we ended up with 2 draws, 2 wins, which is pretty good. At one point, we beat first in the league, Nancy Lorraine. I don't think I mentioned that in the whole episode, but we beat top of the league away from home. That was a huge result. The draw at home to Chamois-Nortois, that was disappointing. And then big Frankie Honorat, who popped up with an assist and a goal against Ajaccio. That was a last-minute, last-gasp goal that kept us in it. And so we remain 10 points behind second place. Today, well, we're playing at home against the bottom of the league, Sochaux Montbéliard. In theory, this is a game we should be winning. And then Valenciennes, who are doing a little bit better. They're sort of mid-table. Not too far, obviously, in terms of points. So this first game today is one that we should be massively, massively looking to win. Let's go and have a look at the side. So this is the first game I'm playing post-patch. So it's going to be very interesting to see how this one pans out. It does mean that we've got a few new faces to look at. Zagadou, he's been given a real face. That's not sort of how I imagined he would look. He looks pretty mean. Passetto, he's also got a face. I like the sort of angle that he's at. That's obviously his best side, his left. Let's see if he can do something today. We really need him to perform. Unfortunately, though, we don't get a real face for David Douline because, let you in on a little secret, he's a bit of a dish. I think from now on we're going to know him as Douline, the housewives' favourite, or David, the housewives' favourite Douline. That's a pretty good nickname. So let's just check everything's okay. So in possession, Passetto getting up there. The question is, we could maybe go absolutely balls out of the bath and say we go for basically 4 attackers when that happens. Let's just try that today, shall we? We're playing at home against bottom of the league. Maybe that'll work for us. So that looks okay. I have noticed that we've got Wellington Silva as the captain. That's not going to work for us. I think we give it to... Douline or Massaway. I like Douline. The Housewives' Choice is now the captain as well. He's Karine Diacre's choice, and I'm sure there's nothing to do with him being good looking. And Karine Diacre being a woman, she's way beyond that. Way beyond that sort of pettiness. Other than that, 76 team spirit. Let's get in. Let's get this 1-1. And let's start clawing back some points. So obviously, as there is with anything that Konami and PES do in general, there's been some mixed opinions on how this patch has gone. How much of an effect it has had. I'm assured that it has fixed the cursor switching issue, which, to be fair, I mean, we've seen 2 or 3 big examples of that in this series so far, but it's not been game breaking for me. But I mean, if they've sorted that, obviously that's great, and hopefully that helps today. I don't know if any of the changes they made are going to make the AI any more difficult to play against. I hope not, as this is a game we should be winning. So 17 minutes in here, no shots on target from either side. They've got Kalulu up front, who's a player that a lot of you wanted us to sign, and there he is. Does well to win that ball. Dangerous ball out, easily cut out there by Asibiadi. On a rat into Dory. Back to Passetto. Got to see much of him. Good strong running there from the South American. Finds another South American Wellington then, but the pass couldn't quite reach its target. And they're able to clear. Saavedra does well with the header. Douline into Masawema. Early ball. Finds Honorat. Looking for the run of Dory. Little chip ball into the path of the centre forward. He'll take this one down. Hits it low. Into the feet of the keeper. That should have been 1-0 there. It's poor finishing. Well cut out by Masawema. Now Sibiade will come forward again. Steps inside of his man. Down to Honorat. Back out to Masawema who can put a ball into the box. Passetto's there. Oh, it could go anywhere here. Couldn't fall. Oh, and then the header back from Dory. Doesn't find anyone in a Claremont shirt. Zagadou, big mistake there. He let Kalulu get away from him. He's found a ball out wide to Martin. He keeps it in well. Sibiade with a good tackle, but that should have been 1-0 there. Oh, that's well played though from Martin, but Sibiade makes up the space, makes up the ground. That's good defending. He's having a much better game today. Ball inside to Honorat. Can he poke it into Dory? He can. He steps inside onto his left foot, and there it is. Yes, Ferrabori Dory gets us off the mark. It's a key goal. 40 minutes into this first half at home in front of the Claremont faithful. Ferrabori Dory, well, we've seen him do that before. Cut back inside onto his left foot. It's been good work from Sibiade. Wasn't really the ball I was looking for into Honorat. But it was a simple one from Frank, who gets another assist to his name. And Ferrabori Dory, top scorer in Ligue 2, shows what he's about with some calm finishing. Nicely poked ball. They're starting to build a bit of a relationship. Dory and Honorat. And then back to Masawema. Ball inside to Dory. Lays it wide to Incham. Not the ball I was looking for, but we'll take it. Wellington Nem puts the ball in. It's blocked. We get a corner here just as we're about to end the half. It's Olivier Incham over this one. Got big Zaggy up from the top. Whips it in. Honorat gets the header on. Down to Passetto. Sets himself. He had to hit that first time, really. Still looking for his first goal. Still looking for a key contribution, Passetto. But hey, we're happy. We go in at the break with a goal advantage, but that's no real lead. But to be fair, Socio have been poor. Kalulu, thankfully, hasn't been able to stretch his legs. We've had 64% possession, which is pretty rare for us, really, but we're dominating at home, as we should do. Just got to keep it tight. Hopefully get that second goal. It's away from his man. That's great work. He can put a ball in now. Dory's there with the header. Came off the Socio defender, and that's going to be another corner for us. Good work from Sibiade. We've said before, he's not really a defender, but he's a heck of a winger. And that's a nice turn. And then a good ball in. Dory's header would have struggled to beat the keeper, but hey, got another corner here. Olivier Incham over this one with the outswinger. Douline's there. It's up in the air. Oh, it could have fallen anywhere. But it didn't fall to us, unfortunately. This is better here from Soshu. Will they get their first shot off of the game? Chipped in, looking for Kalulu. Back to Francois. Oh, Kalulu's there again. Olivier Incham. Key interception there. And now Passetto will get the ball. And he'll bring it away. It's to slip a ball into Dory. He's got there ahead of Senzibar. He's going to try and cut it back as he did last time. Onto his left foot again. The shot is blocked. He keeps it alive. Passetto will turn here into the box. Couldn't quite get it out of his feet. He's got the pace and the dribbling, but he hasn't quite been able to harness it yet in the Claremont shirt. Wellington then tracking back well. Gets the pressure on Sao. Not keen on this 1-0 still. Oh, Kalulu does really well. Takes it down. Ball into the box. Masawema's there to header away. Francois. Passetto gets a block. And Douline will push it out to Dory. And hopefully he can hold it up a bit here. He's got Ruiz tracking. Lovely back heel into Wellington Nem. First time ball into Honorat. Another back heel into Passetto. We love a back heel. Chips it in looking for Honorat. Oof, coming together there. Defender went for one. Martin, Masawema with him. Ball into Kalulu. Zagadou steps out. Misses the tackle. Martin's got a bit of space. Good ball in. No way! Oh my god! Zagadou with a communication breakdown there with Bernardoni. Honorat lays it into Passetto. He's going to look to put a searching ball into the box to Dory. Senzibar gets in there. Oh, Dory nearly blocked that. Honorat edge of the box. Can he hit this one with the left? Oh, just wide. We need that second goal. That could have been it. Great hustle from Dory. Passetto put a hopeful ball in. There was a bit of a miscommunication there. Oh, close. Martin now. Just to take on Sibiade. Passetto was there as well. Put into the sky. Oh, Passetto can't keep it in. It's a corner here right at the death. This would be awful. Senzibar to put this one in. Only 10 seconds left of normal time. Douline will jump for it. It's out and it's away. And Saavedra can bring this forward now. He puts the ball out to Dory. That's not a good one, but it is a win. Not a very big win. But it could have been 2 or 3. Soshu were as poor as we imagined they would be. I think they did end up with getting a shot in the end, but that's pretty much all they managed. One shot on target. We kept it at 60%. We had the chances. Couldn't take them really. Decent team performance. Honorat again gets an assist. A lot of you in the comments are big Frank Honorat fans. Weren't pleased that we tried to sell him. Well, he's starting to prove his worth now for sure. Not sure whether Passetto as a second striker when in possession made any difference. If anything, he seemed to touch the ball less. He's still hasn't quite made the impact that we'd hoped for our record signing. But still, there's time. So 1-0, but that doesn't matter because we're now within 7 points of Ajaccio. This is better. I think we've got Lens to play as well. They're a point ahead of us. Our goal difference is looking a bit better now. 12, still well off the top two. So if we're in a goal difference race at the end, then it's not going to work so well for us. But better. Finally, we're less than 10 points away from that all-important second spot. So let's take a look at the sides for the Valenciennes game. Away from home, can we get 2 wins in a row? We're yet to do that this season. It's ridiculous. I mean, some people have mentioned that 2 wins in a row seems to be particularly hard this season. I mean, this version of PES, this year's PES, is tricky. They're playing with wingers as well, but there's a lot of 60s in this side. On paper, this is a team we should be brushing aside, but things haven't been that simple recently, and I feel like they aren't going to be today. But all we can do is try and play the good football that we did in the last, and maybe then just be a little bit more clinical in front of goal. Let's get into it. Now, I don't want to feel positive, but suddenly breaking that 10-point barrier, which for the last games has been how far we've been off second place, that means something. It does. It's a confidence boost, I'm sure, for Corrine, I'm sure for the side, who, I mean, with the all-star cast that we've assembled, who are a good level of players for Ligue 2. We've certainly got some real talent in there. In Cham, Zagadou from Dortmund, Passetto, who, although only from Huracan, is a well-rated, fairly young player. We've got the tools here. We just need to use them properly. And a win today would really help in that. Oh, Dory straight away, causing havoc. Oh, nearly managed to beat his way through, and he does. Just to slip it in now to Honorat with the left foot. Oh my god. Oh my god, Ferrabori Dory, you absolute tank. Oh, Hunky Dory is back, and that was hunky as heck. Hunky as it, or chunky. That was chunky. That was chunky Dory, definitely. A chunk of just pure aggression, pure strength. And Honorat with an excellent finish as well. Got to take back everything I said about him. It looked like we'd lost it there, but he just kept powering through, shrugging players off. Lovely ball in. The Valenciennes defender, you've got to ask maybe if the centre-back could have done more to react there. But Honorat had made a good run. And Dory isn't exactly Pirlo, but it's a nice reverse ball. Look at that. Was that a no-look? Oh, he's in a rich vein of form. And a great finish from Honorat. We've never questioned his finishing. We just question everything else he does. But, hey, the number 9 gets another goal. Diarra now. Passetto with a good challenge. Now Wellington then will bring it forward. Good pace from him, and he's away from a couple. Can he push this into Dory? He can. Dory with the spin inside. Oh, nearly forces it again. Forces them into a rash clearance, though. We are starting at quite a pace here. Saavedra takes a throw-in into Masawema. Good footwork from him. Passetto puts it wide to Asibiadi. Goes back to Passetto. Looking for the 1-2 here. Honorat turns, manages to get away. Sibiadi ball in. Wellington then with the free header straight at the keeper. The rebound is there. And the Brazilian with a rare goal. A little click of the heels there from the cheeky Brazilian. And yeah, he doesn't get many. And we didn't expect him to be scoring a header. It's almost the first assist there for Sibiadi. Great ball in. Totally unmarked Wellington and this Valenciennes defence. Haven't got going yet. And he was there for the rebound, and we double our advantage early on here. And it's great play from the whole side. Masawema, lovely ball into Dory. He's able to take it down on the chest. Now Passetto will put it out wide to Asibiadi. Great play here from Clement. Passetto turns away from trouble and pokes it out to Saavedra. Great stuff here. Really lovely play all over the park. And Saavedra will take it again. Ball in with the left foot. Dory's there with the header just over the bar. Oh, we're looking really strong today. Lovely work. Spreading the ball around neatly. It's the Wellington then Saavedra axis as usual. Nice ball in, looking for Dory. Good pressure from the defender. We can only put it over the bar. Ball into the centre. That's better here from Valenciennes. Romuald will get a shot away. Good save from Bernardoni. And Saavedra looks to straight away launch the break. Wellington then will get there ahead of Rude. He's got Dory to aim for in the box. Looks to slip it round the corner into him. That's a great ball. Dory holds it. Oh, he's not. He's not offside. That's actually onside. Oh, got it. Great ball, though. Oh, Passetto, great work. He's having a good game today. Gets it back from Honorat. Away from one. Passetto into the box. Couldn't quite get it. Oh, strong running, though. It's very difficult to do that in this game. And half-time here, and what a half it's been. The first 12 minutes were a flurry of pressure, as were the end of the half. We were unlucky not to make it 3. We've been all over them. Valenciennes made a lot of mistakes, and we capitalised on them. Honorat again in the goals, and 60% possession again. Much, much better so far in this episode. Can we hold on to it? Well, nothing is for sure at this point. It's a good ball to Romil. He'll take this one down. Oh, thought we had that. We didn't. Nice ball into the box. Carabue steps inside. No! Oh my God. Off the post. We got out of jail there somehow. Nice ball from Wellington Nem into Passetto. Can Dory make the right run here? It might open up for Passetto. He'll have an effort. Ooh, just wide. Well, it did open up, and you can't really blame him for having a shot. Keeper didn't look certain about that either. Passetto with 4 interceptions so far. That's great work from him. He's definitely getting about, which is good to see at least, because he's yet to put really any sort of quality involved. Oh, Bernardoni again. The last line of defence is so often our most important. What's wrong with that? No, Mathew gives away a foul. That's a weak one. Valenciennes, can they make anything from this free kick? It's a dangerous position. It's a good one for putting a ball into the box. Carabue will step over. Now Rude with the outswinger. Oh, that's a great goal. No way. We tried to track it. I mean, no, they just stepped up at the wrong time. Everyone missed out on him. Valenciennes back in this one. And there's nothing less certain than a 2-1 advantage. And we need to be really careful now. Do we go for the win, or do we try and just play it defensively? I don't know. Passetto does well. Can he keep it in? He can. Good footwork. Just holding it up, looking for reinforcements. Alcibiade now, ball in, looking for Dory. Header is well over the bar. 85 minutes. My heart is beating out of my chest. Can we get 2 wins in a row? It's going to be a ball into the box. Massawema, no nonsense. He could have taken a touch there. Green Diacra now on the sideline screaming at our players. Just keep the ball. Keep possession. 1 minute left. We're yet to win 2 games in a row so far this season. Wellington Nem will take it to the corner. Oh, great work by Nem. Oh, he's leading Neri on a merry dance. A merry dance. You can't get it off me, he says in Brazilian. Still, doesn't look to be passing it. Now we'll take it to the line. We might as well put a ball in here. Honorat at the far post with the header. Misses it. It's going to go. Is it going to go out? Is it going to go out? Come on! That is it. That is what I am talking about. That is what I'm talking about. To be honest, the end of the game wasn't that great, but the first 12 minutes, whoa, 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 whoa. First half was really good, actually, but the first 12 minutes, great stuff. And finally, 2 wins in a row. Is this the turnaround? What a dramatic promotion this would be if somehow we could turn it around. 7s for all three of the front 3. That's good to see. And Wellington Nem with a man of the match performance. So I couldn't be happier. And how does it help us in the league? Well, we're now only 4 points off Ajaccio. That is so close to our target. Lens are still there, and we do have to play them. That's dangerous. Nancy Lorraine have pulled away hugely. They're 12 points away from us now. But we are so massively back in the race. And let's take a look at the monthly report. Well, that is a lot better than the last one. 4 wins and a draw. No losses in 5 games. That's huge. Dory with 3. Honorat with 2 and 3 assists. Okay, fair enough. I take it all back. He's our best player. Why did we try and sell him? So Passetto's been doing a lot of dribbling. Not particularly effectively. His passing and passes received is quite low as well. Honorat with the 40% shooting success rate. That's big. Obviously, Dory winning everything in the air, but also 13 tackles. Passetto putting in quite a few tackles as well, which is nice to see. He's putting in a lot of effort. Not quite found the touch in an attacking sense yet, but defensively he's really trying. And Dory and Honorat in the team of the month, we haven't seen enough of that at all. And Zagadou up to 71. Everything's looking great. And he's got a new nickname. He was the Ace, now he's El Matador. They can't make up their mind. They love him so much here in Clermont, they've given him 2 nicknames. So there we go, so much better. Dorry on 17 goals now. We're right back in this league. In the next game, we have a difficult couple of matches. We're going again against bottom of the league at home. Hopefully that'll be as comfortable as the first one in this episode. And then Stade Brestois could be a tricky one. They're in 8th, and it's within 3 days of the game before. So that's going to be difficult. But hopefully we can continue this great form. Lovely. I'll see you in a bit.